We made it to Yellowstone. We had an idea that given that we're early in November already and there's snow on the ground, that the park would be closed. So we're making it to here, but I'm always prepared. I have two, and if they want to, a third really cool hike that we can do around here, which we're gonna do. And we're still just gonna kind of walk through the entrance so we can say we stepped foot in the national park. Okay, come on, Mama. So we just go a little bit. Come on, move that ass. Let's go. That's why I told you it would be whatever you're willing to walk. Go, go, go. Go, go. We're literally walking in the park. Let go. I want to get it. What is this? Oh, this is pretty hard. I want you.
Forrest, run!
There, we got a little incline ahead of us. So let me see arms. That's the best you got? Tired.
Oh.
Really tired. Martha.
Oh my god.
That was good.
Good?
Okay, now go bang it out.
Well, we did a mile already? Okay, good. Hands will be there. We out here hiking.
Show them your weapon. And how do you use it?
Okay, like this, look.
Whoa, the dramatics. That's our protection.
Holy crap. What a journey.
A joder la gente.
¡Huepa! Get it, boo.
Dale para abajo.
Coming.
I like that color.
Thanks. Orange.
Yeah, it's a nice color.
We're going to watch a film in the theater, the local theater in Victor. So this should be cool. Here we go. This way. Okay, let's go. Let me see in this one.
Huh?
I just farted in the car. We just left the theater, Pierce Theater, and we watched the documentary Blink. I believe believe like all the visuals were done by National Geographic, but the story was about a family who has 4 children, and 3 of the 4 children have like a very rare and incurable disease. It's called retina pigmentosa. Thanks, Mom. And what it is these cells in your retina slowly start to die, and they don't repair or come back, and your eyesight goes from this to this to this to this to this to this to a tiny hole to you going blind. So the parents figured they wanted their children to get out into the world and experience as much of life as they could and create everlasting memories and see things that would just last with them. So if they saw the safari in Tanzania and went out for that and saw an elephant and a giraffe, later on, if they were told that there was an elephant nearby, they could visualize it. But they went all around the world, and it's really cool just to kind of see how the parents were preparing them for something that they didn't really know how it would affect them. But I think like the kind of like the key takeaway and like the overarching theme was just the value of your eyesight, and how when you lose your eyesight, your other senses may kick in and get stronger, and how you might lose your ability to see, but you can still touch the sand, you can still feel the immensity of a large space or field that's surrounding you, and you can still have connection in life with people. And I think as long as that's there and common and just emphasized, that you can still live a pretty wholesome life. But it was a short film, but they kind of captured a lot, and throughout it all I felt like there were lessons in a lot of the stuff that was said. Like the mother expressed her frustration and her anger, and she allowed herself, when they were out in Egypt, to just sit in the sand and feel that pain and understand. And she said it, that she has no control over it, and that she was powerless, but that she could control the experiences that they had during that time while having their eyesight. But if I just kind of ruined it for you, I still think you should see it. There was like really, really nice cinematography, and there were some highlights that I did not mention during this, which was really cool too. But yeah, what you guys think?
Awesome.
Thumbs up?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, right?
It was interesting. There was French, the subtitles, and they also spoke in English, which you could follow the theme or exactly what they were trying to tell you. But at the end of the day, you just saw what parents do for their children to ensure that they're able to enjoy life to the fullest as they grow older. So they have some form of memory and visualization of certain things that they saw when they were younger and unable to see it when they're older. So it's quite interesting.
And then remember when they went, I think after they went to Ecuador, they went somewhere else and they were speaking like another dialect of Spanish?
That was Ecuador. That was in the Amazon, in the Amazons, because they have the Amazons in Ecuador.
That was cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could still pick up on the Spanish, but then there was certain parts where he was saying like ears, eyes, nose, mouth, and it was different.
It's different because that's their Indian dialect.
Yeah, it was cool.
It's a dialect in the Amazons.
Yeah. One word to describe the film very quickly, everyone. Baby, you start. One word to describe the film. Hurry up, I have 1%. Ning, one word for you to describe what it was for you, Rivera.
Learning experience.
Learning, okay. And you?
Informational, and how you don't realize the value of vision
No.
and the ability to be able to see during the day and also at night, and these kids weren't able to even see the stars.
No. I would say I have a lot that came to mind, but I'll start with pivotal. Very pivotal. For me, meaning that it moved me. and it's going to affect how I interact with life moving forward. And yeah, it's gonna pivotal in the sense of like feeling influential but different, more impactful. And you, last one, hurry up.
Maybe thought-provoking.
Thought-provoking. What? Why? How?
Well, you think about how they view certain things and how they have to think about it different than when you just look at random stuff. You won't take it as granted anymore.
Thought-provoking. So we've got learning, influential, pivotal, and thought-provoking to describe Blink. Yeah, we're gonna grab some coffee before we head back. Got back to the Airbnb and the coffee shop had closed because their hours changed. So we went to the thrift shop next door, which is just Pokin, and I have been wanting cow girl boots for a while, since 2021, from the first time I went to Wyoming. So I found some, and one, they're more affordable at thrift shop, and two, I've always found it a little cooler to kind of do that. But let's just dive in. So let me take off my shoes. Got to charge this AirPod. Okay, so first runner up, these brown ones. I managed to get a deal since I got both. Close-up view. I haven't waxed my legs in like 4 months. Let's try number 2. We'll get onto the floor. My mom loved these. I was leaning more towards the classic. Oh, I can't put these on like this. What was I thinking? I was leaning more towards the classic brown, but when I tried these on, just the like how snug they were, it was just like a perfect match. And these also felt a little bit more kind of sturdy. Nope. So these are them. This, love. I mean, my jeans are kind of high. Switch up my outfit a little bit. Could be cute. Not necessarily this, but I also, which my mom thinks pairs. She spotted this and bought it for me. She thinks it pairs really well with.
Tell Alicia.
Isn't it cute?
Mm-hmm.
This. And this.
Oh, where would you put the vest?
I don't know.
In the van?
There's no space in the van. So, my mom was like, make sure you get a video of this, something different. And she does not talk like that. Say it, Mom.
Make sure. I told her make sure she gets a video of this, something different. She's never quite made some squid. So look at the squid.
Yeah, I've never done squid, so we kind of like chopped off the head, cut out the eyes, and then left the little squigglies. So there's like 2 parts to it, here and here. Then we're just breading it, so dipping it, I'll show you, it's not that complicated. You dip it kind of like if you were to make like a breaded chicken, just in some eggs, flour, and then on some oil. Then we're boiling some water. Is that rigatoni, Mom?
What's the gluten-free rigatoni?
Gluten-free rigatoni.
Mussels.
And then I'm gonna cut up some garlic and kind of just heat those mussels up and kind of quote unquote saute them. And he's doing the salad, cucumber, tomato. He probably ate like a quarter of the cucumbers while cutting, and mozzarella. We'll season that, put a little bit of oil, balsamic, and then have that. I don't know why I'm holding the camera if we can be using the tripod. Let me do this better. In the garbage?
Yeah.
As long as we feed them, you have to feed them now. And then they should be better. Doesn't mean the dogs won't go in the trash, but yeah, no.
This is your guy, you guys, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I forgot this thing.
I am so sad that she's leaving. Coffee. Yeah, I'm not a happy camper right now. Let's cut up the garlic.
Something different.
Right here.
¿A dónde yo me voy a sentar?
Aquí.
En la misma silla.
Si quieres más puedes coger más, pero no te seguro mucho porque ya sabes.
Alright. Don't finish it.
Buen provecho.
Buen provecho. Today's the day. I set my alarm for 6:30.
You know, cold.
A little bit. I used it.
Take that blanket. Let's go see open that door.
It was because you opened the door.
Yeah. We're making the last meal. Today's the day. Step 1. My mom has a lot of energy, so I didn't have coffee yet. I'm just like, just taking it all in. But we're making breakfast. Sausage. Some eggs. Starting to clean up. So good. My plant's coming back to life. Feels looking good. I got this yesterday from thrift shop as well. It's yerba mate, for yerba mate. It's from Argentina. Kind of neat.
Hold on, let me just put the sweater on. What I remember the most. Wait, let me just think about it.
Okay.
You gotta push it back. This gotta go back. The string.
It's on your forehead. I don't want to.
That's why I said the string gotta go back. Okay. What I remember the most. I need to pick one topic, one area that we hiked. I mean, they all were great, but I must say that the first one I was pleasantly surprised.
The one in the National Forest here?
The one in the National Forest. I was pleasantly surprised because it was the first one, and the beauty that we captured, and the fact that I've never really hiked, and I was able to do almost 5 miles, almost 6 miles.
Nah, the first day.
5.7. So for someone that hasn't been working out, I think I pleasantly surprised myself and my daughter.
So the first one in Caribou Targhee National Forest right here.
Caribou Targhee National Park. Forest, yeah.
Not the... Okay, so how do you compare that one to the one that we did in Grand Tetons where you saw the lake?
Oh, the Grand Teton, of course, that was magnificent views. The lake, the hike wasn't bad at all. So I was
There was
ready.
elevation there. You did like about 400, 500 feet incline.
Yeah, so I was...
Huffing and puffing.
Yeah, of course, in the beginning I started huffing and puffing, and then eventually I stabilized and I'm able to breathe better because of the elevation. But it was...
You surprised me with that one.
It was beautiful.
The fact that that was number 2. No, number 3, because we also did the trail
Right,
in Jackson.
right,
So your body was already sore,
right.
but you still did that one. So you liked the first one because it was the first and you didn't know you could do it.
It's the first one. I didn't know what I could do. I didn't know what I was capable of doing. I haven't been working out for a couple of years, maybe 5 or 6 or maybe more.
No.
And I used to be Mrs. Jack LaLanne.
Listen.
That's why my daughter likes to do all these things now. But it was beautiful to be able to be there and see and see different individuals with their dogs, their pets, and different age groups. Also, I was pleasantly surprised to see different age groups hiking. So
He keeps them long for protection.
no pongas en YouTube.
Okay, cut.
Cut that. Oh,
No.
that's enough full.
They're leaving. Okay, I gotta go. Bye.
And head south, please, where it's warmer. This is too much for you guys.
I'll
Love
see you in the
guys.
summer.
Okay, I see you in the summer.
I'm gonna get mommy love. Mama's sad. Thank you, Wayne. The sun's peeking out.